Welcome to the first Susan G. Komen Pickleball for the Cure National Tournament. We're thrilled to be here for a wonderful evening of pickleball, but also to show support for all those people affected by breast cancer, while raising critical funds to help end this disease. We're here tonight at the beautiful Tennis and Pickleball Club in Newport Beach, California, with the team behind Pickleball for the Cure, as well as our program partners, pickleballtournaments.com, USA Pickleball, and Newport Beach Pickleball Events. My first guest tonight is Paula Schneider, President and CEO of Susan G. Komen. First-time pickleball player, but more importantly, a 15-year cancer survivor. Welcome, Paula. Paula, you're here.
I'm here.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
It's going to be a wonderful evening. Could you start off a little bit about telling us what we're doing here tonight?
Yeah, tonight is literally, this is the inaugural day. This is the first time that we have had a Pickleball for the Cure, and it's the nation's first official fundraiser that offers players that could be at any level to be able to play from beginner to advanced, and it's the opportunity to play the sport that they obviously love and support a fantastic organization to end breast cancer.
Yeah, it's a wonderful, wonderful sport and a fantastic cause. I'm very happy to be here. My name is Morgan Evans. If I haven't met you before, I'm here with the lovely Paula Schneider, President and CEO of Susan G. Komen.
All those things.
So, now I understand, obviously, breast cancer is a very personal topic for you. Do you mind sharing a little bit about your story?
Yeah, I am a breast cancer survivor. I was diagnosed in 2007, so I'm happy to be here, probably more so than most people. And for me, it's personal because my mom had breast cancer. She died of breast cancer. And, I have 2 daughters, so enough said, right? I'm in it to win it, and I've been running Komen for the last 5 years. And for me, it's a privilege and an honor to be with this organization and the really amazing good work that we do.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's looking out and seeing this sea of pink. It's heartwarming.
Kind of amazing, huh?
So how will this tournament affect those who are currently affected by breast cancer?
Well, pretty much every dollar that we raise through programs like this, it helps with so much needed funding. And we have funding for emotional support, financial assistance, and funding for, most importantly, the breakthrough research. Because there's nothing that's going to cure cancer other than research. And I kind of joke, but it's not really a joke, that there's really nothing that's going to cure cancer other than cash. So, and here we are. We're raising cash for all of the great things that we do at Susan G. Komen.
Beautiful, beautiful. So, obviously, a lot of great donations coming in today.
Yeah, it's been fantastic.
It really is. It's combining something like pickleball, which reaches so many people with a cause like this. It's fantastic.
It is the fastest growing sport in the United States. So we thought, as pickleball is something that is so important to people, and caring about people with breast cancer is important, and joining these 2 communities together would be an amazing thing.
It's only fitting that the donations and the support for breast cancer survivors and those going through it should be the fastest growing cause in the game.
Yeah, right.
In the
I
country,
agree with you.
Good. Excellent. Now, if someone is tuning into this and they don't really know who Komen is, or hasn't or has recently received a breast cancer diagnosis, what should you tell them?
I would say that first of all, we're here to help you, and we're here to help you in every aspect of your journey, because it is a journey, and it's not a great club to join. But if you have to join, then it's really heartwarming to know that someone is here and you're not alone. You can call our helpline, and our helpline will help you with every aspect of your care. There is financial assistance for those people that qualify, and that can be used for anything, because most people shouldn't, or anyone should not have to make a decision whether or not they put food on the table for their family or they go through their breast cancer treatment. So, and that's the type of decisions that people are having to make. So for us, it's super important that we help people along the way. And if you or anyone that you know is diagnosed with breast cancer, then you should call our helpline, and it's 1-877-GO-KOMEN, and you get the help you need today. Because, no one has to go through breast cancer alone.
No, certainly not. Wonderful cause. The website is, I had a look at it, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's it really brings people in. Let's have a little bit of a preview of the exhibition that's about to start. We've got some fantastic players here with us today. Our first match we have Jamil Achin. He is a relatively local player, a fantastic player. I've had the pleasure of
playing with him and beating him before?
Well, I don't know about that, you know. He's playing alongside a friend of his, Daniel Roditi, and he is a wonderful pro, fantastic senior singles player. Actually, no, I don't think he's senior yet. He's going to hate me for that. But we're getting the show on the road. Daniel Roditi, well, he's putting balls into the crowd. Oh, he teased me there. Oh, Daniel.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did that on purpose.
Okay. Classic. Okay, they are playing against, obviously, on the other side, Callie Smith, one of the great players in the women's game, and Kim Jade, my first ever mixed doubles partner.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
Okay. And she is also a breast cancer survivor.
She is, and we'll be talking to Kim later on today. We will be doing rally scoring. It is a game to 21. Win by 2.
Okay.
So now we've got Callie Smith serving to Jamil.
Oh. Those drop shots are hard to pick up.
They are very much so. She was aggressive with that two-handed backhand. Anyone who's seen her play in the PPA Tour or any of the other tournaments she takes part in, Tuesday Night Pickleball, I saw her just a few days ago, knows how aggressive she is. She could really take over this game at any moment.
And she's tall at the net.
Yeah. Daniel Roditi with a, well, he's got one of the most beautiful backhands in the game. That one finding the net, unfortunately. Big serve from Kim. Great volley, I tell you.
Kind of amazing.
Yeah, Jamil, he's come a long way. The score is 3-2. For those watching at home, do need to be somewhat aware that typically we don't do rally scoring, so this is a new one for a lot of the pros. It's necessary for the kind of time frame we've got today.
Oh, just out.
Just out. Inches away from greatness.
Hey, lines are in Newport, yeah.
Oh, right down the middle.
Yeah, it's so often solves a riddle. I think Kim Jade attempted to bring the paddle back. How's your pickleball game looking these days?
Well, I came in second twice today.
Okay.
So that means that we lost both times.
So if there was a gold medal for people coming in second.
Second, I would win it. Yeah. But it was great fun.
Yeah, that's what it's
Yeah, lots and lots of laughs. Not quite as serious as this game. Or as well played.
Oh, look at that.
Unbelievable shot.
Jamil may have hit an out ball, but managed to turn it into an incredible short angle Ernie backhand winner. And the score is 6-3. The gentleman. Oh, that ball catching the net and floating wide on Smith. So extends the lead, 7-3. The referee just confirming the score inside. Also not attuned with rally scoring. And Kim Jade found a good spot. Tough one for Roditi. A lot of crowd support for the girls.
Yeah.
The women, I apologize.
We're here for the girls today.
It's true. It's true.
Although men do get breast cancer.
That's a tough one, Roditi. Plenty of power through the middle. And the score is 8-4. Nice deep return there. Oh. Oh. Smith is everywhere.
It's like a wall.
Yeah, she's in it to win it. This may be in the realm of exhibition, but she is such a competitor, as is Kim Jade. I think Jade needs to pick up that one. And the score now 10-4. And a short return from Jade leads to a good-looking attack from Roditi. Jade thinking it was wide. Oh, Jamil is not messing around. Jeez. So who did you play with today, Paula?
Well, my partner was Jill Kramer, who is actually my tennis partner, and we gave it our best shot.
That's all you can really ask,
That's
isn't it?
all we could do.
And a great serve. So 7-11, they are closing the gap. Oh.
Ooh.
And Jamil wounded by the massive forehand of Callie Smith.
That might hurt. She's hitting it hard.
Yeah, oh my God. I've been hit before by her. It's not fun.
Yeah, I bet.
Now the lob serve from Jade.
Oh,
Yeah.
almost.
Jade attempting a slippery little shot there, trying to sneak one into Jamil. Oh, that's an out ball. Aggressive work from Callie Smith. She's finding her rhythm.
Let's go.
I have to root for the girls. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you should. Of course, we all do. Good reset there from Jade.
Oh.
And Smith,
Good job.
beautiful backhand.
Go, lady.
All right. So they win within 2 points now,
Coming back.
10-12. Oh, looked like he painted the line on the return, as Roditi so often does. Okay. Hey, who knows? The crowds might be playing some favorites. Okay. Well done, crowd. Definitely long.
City Hall, too.
All right, as they organize the score.
Yeah, they got a point, no problem.
And 11-12 is the score. Oh, she's got it again.
Oh,
So
good
sneaky.
shot.
Oh,
right through them.
I think she's realizing that she's going to have to take some real chances. Jade serving to Roditi, 12-12. Oh, and an attempted poach,
Yep. Ran into that one.
but Acha was wise to it. Oh, I think she left that window open deliberately, hoping the bait would attract Roditi to go down the line, and it certainly did. Oh, just
Just
long. Roditi, one of the best singles players in the game. Serve to be reckoned with. Oh, that's two miss. He hasn't missed 2 backhands in his life. I think the pressure is getting to him.
I think so. It's all the pink.
He looks good in pink, though. Yeah. Black and pink. So, 2 points, the margin, 13-15. Oh.
Oh. Sorry.
Jamil trying to be a little cute with that backhand.
That was a little glee on my part.
14-16. And the crowd once again indicating a little long. Oh. I tell you, if that had gone over.
Yeah, almost beautiful.
Oh. So 1 point the margin. Drives are hard to come by today. Tell me, when you're taking the third ball, Paula, do you like to drop? Do you like to drive? What's the plan?
Drive.
Drive. Ah. Oh yes, you're a tennis player.
It feels more natural for me.
Now you got to go with what's functional
Yeah.
to begin with, but do
The
work on
drops
those
are
drops.
hard.
And Callie Smith able
Oh,
to get
boom.
to it. Oh. A sea of pom-poms trying to urge that ball along. But Callie Smith, too nice. And so 17-16. The gentleman 4 points away.
The ladies 5.
Oh, and a good leave.
Oh.
18-16. Roditi to Jade.
Oh,
Oh,
too bad.
a lovely slice cross-court dink. Do you like to dink cross-court, Paula?
Oh, doesn't everyone?
So much easier than down the line, right? So much pressure when you dink down the line.
The control they have is amazing.
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh,
And very sneaky there,
was a bit
Jamil,
sneaky.
actually. He was. And Kim Jade will have to be ready and looking for that one now. Only 2 points away.
it's
Make
out.
that one.
1 point.
Callie Smith, little too aggressive on return. And 20-17 is the score.
Oh, she baited him.
Yes. He'd certainly read it well, but a lot of power on that forehand. So the girls still alive, 18-12. Oh, maybe.
Oh.
Oh. And that is game. Oh, yes. Sorry. Fly in the ointment. When a team does get to 20 points, they have to win on serve.
Oh, okay.
And Callie Smith is having none of it.
No.
Great defense, straight into offense.
Here's the comeback.
Look at that. Almost straight into the breadbasket.
Love the pom-poms.
All right, 19-20 is the score. She's going to have to keep that ball well out of the range.
Was that out?
His four, unfortunately, it was in for the ladies. So that gives Roditi and Acha a point again for the match.
Oh!
And the net just robbing them
Got in the
of
way.
that one. So the first game goes to Jamil Acha and Daniel Roditi. Impressive work, though, from the ladies. We will soon have a singles exhibition.
Wonderful.
Callie Smith versus Daniel Roditi. Okay, we'll soon be hearing from Becky Carmichael.
Yeah, Becky is an interesting story for us, and it's sort of a little commercial break for us, but it'll tell a little bit more about what we do at Komen, and I think they'll find this interesting.
Great. Well, I look forward to it.
Hi, my name is Becky Carmichael, and I have breast cancer. First of all, with COVID, I skipped my first year ever of having a mammogram, and my doctor and my insurance company both let me know that I was overdue. When she sat me down after both biopsies and after the MRI and said, yes, there is cancer in that node, I think that's when it finally hit me. Oh gosh, now we're going to be dealing with breast cancer. Everything's kind of had to stop, and that's been a bit difficult. I miss my friends, my weekly coffee or tea or lunch with the group of women that I always went out with every week. Jim and I will be married 51 years next month. Sometimes I think I rely on Jim too much. He has been there from the very beginning. He sits in the bathroom to make sure I'm not going to fall while I'm in the shower. I mean, he's really taken really good care of me. I don't know if I could have a better caregiver. As soon as I got my diagnosis, that was one of my resources, is to go in and look at Susan G. Komen and see what's available and see other women that post things. There's other women that have been through things, and you really do learn a lot from what they've gone through. Take care of yourself, get your mammograms, don't count on feeling a lump. You're number one, so act like it and don't skip a mammogram. I would like to thank everyone for helping Susan G. Komen in the fight against breast cancer with your donations and your support. Thank you.
The splash screen, it talks about the paddles.
Oh, okay.
Paula, tell us, you're wearing a pink visor.
Yep.
We saw Kim wearing one as well.
Yep.
Can you tell us a little bit about the pink visors?
Yeah, the pink visors are for all the women that have had breast cancer. So if you saw today, there were quite a few women here that had breast cancer or have had breast cancer or are living with metastatic disease or living with breast cancer and diagnosis right now. So it's just to sort of honor and be able to tell us apart as survivors or thrivers, people that are living with metastatic disease.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
It's rough.
pickleball has sort of become part of your life. How did you find it? How did you get into it?
Pickleball is really been a fun little challenge for me because I grew up playing tennis, And for the first, few times I played, I woofed the ball almost every time because the paddle's shorter. But it's been really fun learning, and I'm still very, very much a novice, and that's why I came in second twice today.
Well, I mean, there must have been more than 2 teams, right? So
No.
you beat a bunch of teams?
I got to walk the walk of shame twice
Oh,
off
no.
the court. No, it was fun. It was super fun. It was a great time. Lots and lots of laughs because we're just not good enough yet. And, for us to play in a national tournament is it's an honor, but it was also
Yeah, I mean,
something.
it's a process,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
every new player that
I
comes
can say
in.
I did,
Yes, exactly.
which is really exciting. When people can ask, what'd you do this weekend? I can say I played in the national tournament for pickleball. So
Perfect.
Why not?
That's a win.
Yeah.
That's a win.
Yeah.
What
not,
do you?
Not like the people that are playing right now, however.
Yes, these two. This match we're about to see, Roditi versus Smith. This is going to be big. All right, tell me, what do you kind of most like about pickleball in general?
I think the camaraderie. It's super fun. It's obviously it can be very, very competitive, but for the most part, I think it's just everybody enjoys being out here and hitting and playing, and I think it's easier to learn than a lot of other games, which is probably why it's not easier to get great and proficient at it, but it's easier to learn and be able to go out and have a really good time doing it, regardless of how proficient you are.
Yeah. Yeah, it has to be the reason why it is growing so quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, easy to play, hard to master.
Right, exactly right. That's a good way to put it.
All right, looks like the players are underway.
Okay.
So Callie Smith already on the board. Tell you, Roditi's got his work cut out. He is a fantastic singles player. But
So is
Smith,
she.
Yes, exactly.
Unbelievable.
Oh, on the run,
Great.
looking for that passing shot. Too much pace for Roditi to stick that volley. Yeah, this
Boom.
could be trouble.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got a great overhead, found a nice angle.
She knew it too.
She picked the direction well, so that's a win.
I think it's all pretty intentional at this level. Unbelievable. Oh.
What a shot. What a shot. And that return is deep.
Oh, look at that.
So Paula, as we're watching this masterpiece here, tell me, hardest lessons. You went through it. You are a survivor.
Yeah.
What did you really learn? What is it that you're taking forth into life?
I think you don't sweat the small stuff. I used to joke at every other company that I ran that you relax, people, we're not curing cancer here. And here we actually are curing cancer, so you can't relax. But I do think that you learn to allow yourself to be vulnerable and to accept help, and that's really hard when you're used to being large and in charge.
Yeah, I can imagine. And I'm sure it affected the way you ran the company. How's it affected, taking the lead of Komen as CEO?
I think try to do it every day with kindness and with understanding, and understand that people are human, and there's lots and lots of wobbles, and you have to sort of meet people where they are.
It's a wonderful story, and we are honored to have you here with us.
Oh, I am so honored to be here. And this, just came as an opportunity for both of us, and as far as like having it here in Newport Beach at the Pickleball Club, and doing it as Pickleball for the Cure, and now it's going to start a national movement.
It really is.
It really is.
And that movement wide for the forehand down the line
Unbelievable.
was epic. Now, on that note, Paula, I'd love to, love you and leave you. We're going to see you again soon, I'm
okay.
sure. I'm going to bring in Kim Jade now,
Perfect.
another breast cancer survivor.
Okay.
We saw her on the court. Let's have a chat with her.
Okay.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Bye-bye.
An incredible get there from Callie Smith. I am joined now in the booth with my good friend, Kim Jade.
And
How you doing, sweetie? We just saw you on the court. Wonderful to see you out there strutting your stuff. Some good resets.
the old lady handled herself okay.
Yeah, no, and to play with Callie.
It's a dream. Dream partner.
Fantastic. It's just a real privilege for anyone watching her here today, but for you to play alongside her. An amazing time.
Yeah, she's a great competitor and just a really fun partner to play with.
And she's up right now.
Yeah,
9-4.
she's handling Daniel right now.
Yeah, he's that single-handed backhand from Daniel. It looks beautiful. It's always going to look beautiful, but he will need to find the court at some point, right?
Maybe he needs a little topspin on that.
Just a little.
Yeah.
So as a player, many people know the name Kim Jade. What a lot of people don't know, though, is you are a breast cancer survivor. Can you talk to us just a little bit? As we're watching, we'll kind of chime in and out, but
Sure.
a little bit about your story.
Sure. I was coaching at UCLA. I was the first assistant with the volleyball team for many years. And in 2006, Go Callie, sorry.
No.
Oh my gosh!
I love the fact that you're so competitive and such a fan of the sport that even talking about something like this, you're really still engaged.
Well, I know the fans are watching it, so
Yeah.
it just had to be just a great rally. In 2006, I'd actually had a shoulder surgery and was oddly enough kind of reaching over myself to put on a shoulder brace that I had to have on, and I felt something in the top part of my chest. And
Look at that volley.
beautiful
Wow.
shot. At that moment, when I felt that, I knew. I had a hole in my stomach. It was the pit. I just knew I was in trouble. I knew I had something wrong, and I assumed it was breast cancer. And it was immediate.
Yeah.
It was frightening. It was devastating.
How long did it take before you found, got your diagnosis and realized it was what you thought, your worst fear?
The doctor immediately said, it's probably not cancer. That most of the lumps are not cancerous. And so I was kind of waylaid, but it took almost 2 torturous weeks to get my diagnosis.
Seriously?
Yeah. It took a long time, and those are really tentative days that you're just waiting on pins and needles with your family.
Yeah. Has that wait time come down dramatically since that?
I believe so. I believe it really has. I think they're much quicker at assessing the tumors and deciding what type of cancer it is, because there's, a bunch of different types of breast cancer. It's not just one type of cancer.
Sure.
I had invasive ductal carcinoma. Fortunately for me, it was stage 1.
Okay.
Which, I'd had a sentinel lymph node biopsy, which was the hot technology in 2006. Wow.
What
she
was that?
missed.
Just missed. I feel like giving it to her anyway. She's got a 5-point margin.
Yeah.
I like her odds.
So, with that biopsy that I'd had that was hot technology then, it still took a little while to find out, what my treatment pattern and course was going to be. And thereafter, I had a year of treatment. I had 8 months of chemotherapy and 3 months of radiation, which is really tough to go through as well. Everybody thinks the chemotherapy is hard, but the radiation is tough too, because it's literally like burning you from the outside. And I worked the entire time. Wow, Daniel.
Oh, she missed. She picked well.
I was fortunate, though. I had a great job with a great staff and a great team at UCLA, and I chose to continue to work through the whole thing. And
Wow.
The team made it to the Final Four, all while supporting sick old me, bald on the bench sometimes, not feeling well in the locker room, taking naps and things. And the team really rallied around me, really supported me in a way that was super unique to my situation. Not everybody gets, 15, 20-somethings to support them through a breast cancer diagnosis. And they could all imagine it was their mother that was going through this. Or they were wonderful. And so was my staff, and so was my family.
So, I have to imagine that going through that but sticking it out at work and having that support group around you was one of the main sort of driving forces that got you over the line, right?
Yeah, it absolutely was, because there's so much fear involved with, you know, hearing the C word. You hear cancer and you just kind of go into this dark space.
Yeah.
And, you know, and actually the odds are so good now with breast cancer that you're going to survive.
Great.
I mean, that it's really not the death sentence that everybody thinks that it, you know, it could be. But that's the first thing you think of when you get that diagnosis.
Yeah. I mean, this was before the time of, you know, an organization such as Susan G. Komen. So I can imagine going through that and not really having such a place to go, a place to, you know, turn to for all the support things, just makes it that much more difficult. So we're very happy you're still with us here and
thank
watching this
you.
wonderful game.
Yeah, well, I
14-14.
this is getting tight here. I talked earlier, actually, to the news station about how symbiotic pickleball and the social nature of it, and the breast cancer support group is, because you become family, you know, with your pickleball friends, and you become family with your doctors and your family and you know, your support staff that are taking care of you. I mean, you can become really tight with people, and so it's kind of a natural relationship. And I'm really glad Komen's getting involved in pickleball. This is a big step for them jumping into the pickleball world. I think it's a great marriage.
And that's Roditi offering to do it again. Wasn't sure.
I think he
she
quick
was
served
ready.
him.
Oh,
I quick served her a little bit.
very sneaky. He wants to win.
I
Yeah.
think he does.
Oh,
yeah, see,
there
what a
we go.
gentleman.
Oh.
What a gentleman. I think he did that on purpose. Did you do that on purpose?
Anyone who looks that good in pink has to be a gentleman.
Yeah. Daniel's a great guy. Good teacher,
sure.
too. I got to coach aside him today.
Yes. Yeah, he's doing live ball out there with pickleball. I got to get into that. It looks like so much
We
fun.
got to try it.
And we need a big enough court, I think, because you need a lot of room to run around.
We do.
I'm going to find a
Championship court.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, that would be really fun at PDR. Have a setup like that. But it'd be fun to try. Just like the rally score was fun to try today.
Yeah.
It was really interesting.
All right, so we've got a side out. We're closing in on the tail end of this game. 17-16. This is not our last game, though, so if you're watching, stay tuned. We have another doubles match coming after this. Tracy Worley and Natalie Hill versus Callie Smith and Kim.
Yay, that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
A couple of 3 senior pros in Cali. I think I'm going to see a lot of balls in that game. What do you think?
I think you might.
I'm glad I'm getting a rest with you.
Yes. A beautiful
slick.
inside-out forehand. He was almost in position, but very difficult to get that one up and over.
A beautiful shot by Callie.
So 1 point the margin, 17-18. Oh, just floats that backhand volley. And that has leveled the scores. 18-18 is the score. Big forehand. Oh, I think he may have hit an out ball there. She scrambles for this. Big lunge.
Daniel might need a second shirt. It's,
Yes. Yeah, it's quite humid here.
soaked.
I looked at the forecast, 82% humidity today.
Yes. Oh, wow. Beautiful shot.
Oh, and he's excited, making sure she doesn't see that fist pump.
Callie always has a great smile.
Yeah. All right. Tied ball game, 19-19. Oh, just missed. Great play there from Roditi, moving her around well. He's heading towards the towel. That could be for cardio.
He is breathing hard right now. I've noticed that. And the snug, tight shirt kind of emphasizes his chest moving up and down.
Classic.
He's begging.
And there we have it, folks. Daniel Roditi, still a real force in the game, manages to squeak that one out. Great match, 21-19 over the Callie Smith. Kim, thank you so much for being here, sharing your story with us. This week also happens to be Metastatic Breast Cancer Week, where we honor those we've lost to the disease. We'd like to have a moment of silence as we honor a few of Komen's most passionate MBC advocates that we've lost to the disease this year. Thank you for joining us in that moment of silence. Donate tonight to fund metastatic breast cancer research so that no one has to lose a mother, daughter, sister, or loved one to this terrible disease. Well, that match was fantastic. We are not done yet. We have another wonderful match coming up soon. It will be Tracy Worley and Natalie Hill, two fantastic senior pro women, versus Callie Smith and who we just had in the booth, Kim Jade. It promises to be a great match. I think a little more tactical than some of the other smash and grab kind of affairs we had earlier on. Obviously, singles is much more of a kind of a look-see-do discipline in the game. Tracy Worley, for those people who haven't been in the game for too long, she was the original partner for the great Chris Anderson, and they were known as the Twin Towers. Worley, one of, if not the tallest women in the senior pro game, so I'm excited to see how well she can use that to her advantage. Natalie Smith, a local, like many of the players out there today, has come from a fantastic tennis background. Kim Jade, she started out in volleyball. We talked a little bit with her recently. A fantastic professional volleyball player, beach volleyball, also a coach at UCLA for many years. We will also be having a chat with Anne McNamara, so we look forward to that. She is the Senior Director of Experiential Fundraising at Susan G. Komen. So when she's available, we'll get her in the booth as the players here are warming up. Natalie Hill getting mic'd up. We do hope those of you at home who have enjoyed today's live stream and the tournament going on, you take some time, head onto the website and donate. You can also get all the paddles you're looking for. Pickleballsuperstore.com. You'll be able to get your hands on the Hope and Courage paddles from, and obviously a portion of each sale goes directly to Komen. I've got one in my hands. Actually, they look good.
Sorry, my bad leg stairs are really hard to do.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we're
say
going to
slight.
skip to Anne and have her do that.
Yeah, I'm fine. Hello, Morgan. It's sounding great.
Good.
I've been listening to the whole thing. Sounds
Excellent.
great.
Anne McNamara, you made it. How was your trip?
My trip here was quite eventful.
I say that jokingly. She may have just stumbled on some stairs, and
May have.
I don't know who put those stairs there. I mean, geez. So, introducing Anne McNamara, as I just mentioned, Senior Director of Experiential Fundraising at the Susan G. Komen. Welcome, Anne. Can you tell us a little bit about the program for the cure?
Yes, so we are thrilled to launch here today at Newport Beach the Pickleball for the Cure program. It's our first tournament, and we hope to replicate them across the country because, as so many of our speakers tonight have already shared, pickleball and breast cancer are two communities that naturally come together, just how the whole environment comes. So as we've had some really wonderful experiences of people who have shared what pickleball has meant through their breast cancer journey and how important that this is going to mean to them in going forward to find more research, to find more options for those who are living with the disease.
Fantastic. So I am curious, in terms of research, what, where's the bleeding edge? What are we looking at? How close are we, if you were to take some kind of stab in the dark at when we're going to be able to nut this thing?
Well, it's hard, right? Science is challenging in of itself, Morgan. But what we do at Komen is that we want to fund the most transformational research that is out there. And we are aggressively going after metastatic breast cancer, the deadliest form of breast cancer, for there is no option for survivorship there. So that is the one that we're really digging into while still funding research to find better treatments, to find better options for those who are diagnosed, because we haven't figured out how to stop breast cancer, so we need to figure out how to treat it and diagnose it so everyone can have the best possible outcome.
Okay. Well, such a good cause, and so happy you are joining us here today. We're about to get underway with this matchup. Natalie Hill appears to be serving soon to Tracy Worley.
So Morgan, we're going to share two videos of individuals who are living with breast cancer. One of them is Piper, who played in our tournament today, who's one of our top fundraisers, and actually came to us with pickleball and Susan G. Komen coming together. So we're going to see a video about Piper. And then Ashley is someone who is living with metastatic breast cancer to give the different perspective of the broad scope of how breast cancer impacts people's lives.
Fantastic. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Piper Vaughn and I'm from Newport Beach, California. I am here for the Susan G. Komen National Pickleball Tournament. I was diagnosed in November of 2021 with invasive ductal cancer, HER2 positive. It was a very fast-growing cancer, and I feel it's really important for women to go get their mammograms and be checked, but I also feel it's really important for women to gather themselves around a community that will support them. I decided to sign up and participate in the Susan G. Komen Pickleball Tournament to spread more awareness about community and taking care of yourself and going in and getting yourself checked on a yearly basis.
Hi, my name is Ashley Fernandez, and I am living with metastatic breast cancer. The moment my life changed was April 13th, 2018. I was standing in the Seattle Sky Tower with my mother and my 3-year-old daughter, and we were having a girls' trip, and I got the phone call that, hey, Ashley, you were right, something was wrong, and it is cancer. I don't think people understand the severity of stage 4 metastatic breast cancer. Like, it's a terminal diagnosis, so it doesn't go away. You're always dealing with it. But I think we forget that although it's incurable, it doesn't mean our lives have to be like that. We can still hold on to that joy. We can still make our own sunshine. Sunshine, faith, family. The reason I say that is because I draw everything that I am from those 3 things. What I wish people knew about metastatic breast cancer is that just because we look healthy, like I look pretty good today, I do. Just because we look healthy doesn't mean that behind the scenes we're not struggling. Before I did this interview, I puked 3 times. I've already chugged like 3 Gatorades. I've popped my pain pills. I wish people knew that people with metastatic breast cancer aren't defined. Like, they didn't do anything to deserve this. Like, we all matter. We're all important. We're worthy of the treatment. We're worthy of the research. We're worthy of everything. I want people to know that some people can't get treatment because insurance costs too much. I want people to know that people lose their families because of this disease, because it just takes over. And I want people to know that I lose a lot of friends every day. I want people to know that I lost a friend today. And it wasn't because she did anything wrong, it's just her wings came too soon. The reason I love to share my breast cancer story is because it helps educate, empower, and representation matters. If I can inspire somebody to advocate for themselves, to get better treatment, and to just be knowledgeable of what's going on today, Susan G. Komen brought us together. Komen brought us together to do better, so we could unite and lift each other up. If we could just come together, imagine what the world would be like if we all just came together.
Wow, some beautiful messages there. And just like Ashley says, let's unite and help ensure better treatment and options for people like Piper and Ashley. If you've been inspired as much as me, please donate. Every donation received this week and during tonight's live stream will be designated for critical metastatic breast cancer research. All right, we are underway here with this matchup. Callie Smith, Kim Jade, they were together earlier on. Let's see if they can get over the line. Sorry, my apologies. They've changed the partnerships on me.
Yep, changed up. Yep, they mixed it up a little bit.
Callie Smith and Tracy Worley versus Natalie Hill and Kim Jade. Okay.
Nice.
I'm not sure Natalie's that was her best lob of all time, and against Tracy Worley.
Yeah, the tallest person on the court.
Yes.
Yeah.
Might be the tallest person in Newport.
Yeah, Natalie likes to lob. She can make them, but then it can come back and bite sometimes.
Good looking attack. That one a difficult volley for Hill. Not impossible. So the serve now, Callie Smith serving to Kim Jade. Just a gentle mist falling on the court.
Yeah, it's been like that all day here in Orange County.
And a beautiful cross-court dink.
Hopefully it'll stay dry enough for it to finish this game. Get a little slippery if we get more.
Oh, and I think an accidental divorce ball.
Yeah.
I think Smith didn't realize it was going to be that good. So they jump out to a 5-1 lead. Oh.
Yeah.
That kind of pace from Worley. Jeez.
Yeah, she likes to hammer that forehand, and it's flat and it's hard, and that's her favorite shot. Loves to play on that right side.
Yeah, I think the challenge for Jade and Hill is going to be figuring out which ones to leave. Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
Took an interesting bounce.
Backspin.
Yeah. And she found a good spot with that. I think Smith hoping perhaps there was going to be an intercept from Worley. Wow, look at that.
Wow, nice.
Unbelievable stuff. All 4 players engaged. Fast and furious stuff.
Great point.
And in the end, fitting that Callie Smith does away with that one. Oh, I think that might have been a yes.
I think so, yeah.
Oh. I do like some of these sound effects.
Oh, yeah.
Smith through the middle for the win. Could be a budding partnership over there. I think Smith likes the kind of power that Worley is bringing to the table.
She can crash in on it.
Oh, a lot of pressure, a lot of pressure. So Daniel, obviously you're out there, you're supporting the cause. You looked amazing in pink, I'll give you that. But I think there's another reason why you're here. You have a personal story a little bit to share with us. If you don't mind talking a little bit about your sister.
Yeah, absolutely. My sister, Regina, she lives in Mexico City, and she is my oldest sister. I'm the youngest of 6. And she's my half-sister. Her mother died of breast cancer when my sister was 9 or 10. And then our dad, her dad married my mom after he lost his wife. And so he married my mom, had 3 more, so that's how, that's my half-sister. But she got breast cancer a few years ago, was doing well, was fighting it, and just a few months ago we found out it spread to her whole body. And so she essentially has weeks, and obviously we're hoping for just quality of life at this point. But yeah, it was a no-brainer when I got asked about being here. I lost my dad to cancer, and now my sister is close to passing. So yeah, it's special to be here and support the cause, and just to help as many people as possible. Obviously, it touches everybody. Everybody knows someone in their family or a close friend or themselves, and so whatever we can do to help, I'm sure goes a long way. So thank you for letting me be a part of this. This is great.
No, thank you. It's always wonderful to share the court with you. This is the first time we've been in the booth together.
Yeah.
And to hear that, I tell you, it means a lot. And I'm sure so much to Susan G. Komen to have you alongside.
Yeah, it's great that they're, bringing awareness, but now that pickleball is growing so much, to bring pickleball into the picture with this charity, I think it's great. I mean, it's just going to help the cause and raise more money and just get more people involved. So love to be a part of that side of things with pickleball, and it's just great to see what's happening, and I'm sure this is just the beginning of a lot more of these, and hopefully millions raised.
Yeah. Yeah, as Paula was exclaiming earlier on, the only thing that's going to cure cancer is money.
Yeah.
And it's what it takes.
Right.
The research, and what I love is that they're putting so much effort into the support of people suffering as well.
Right.
As we see the crowd huddled together, it's got a little chilly.
Yeah.
As a gentle mist is falling, a little drizzle, but not disturbing the players. Great hands from Hill.
Tweener. Oh.
Oh, a little miscommunication. And a great overhead from Kim Jade, the volleyball player, looking to spike that one. So they are within 2 points. Oh.
There it is.
I tell you, the power when Smith really gets engaged.
Oh my gosh. Every time she had a backhand in front of me, I was like, oh, don't hit it at me, please. Hands. Oh, yeah.
Getting that ball nice and low. That is the difficulty of the taller player, finding a way to field those shots when they're heading for the pedicure sort of range.
All right.
It's funny how everyone says bounce, watch it.
Yeah.
On a return.
On a return. Yeah.
You can't stop.
Yeah.
Another lob.
Oh, yeah, it's a good one.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, great shot.
Inch perfect. Has she been watching Dawson?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Natalie likes to lob. And
big serve.
That was a great serve, yeah. And then I think with the wetness a little bit, it's going to skid even more. Looks like it's still pretty safe, though, for the players.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that was a different pace.
It's just different, isn't it? You get used to one speed, and then you put it on the battle of arguably the most powerful pro player in the women's tour. And it's just different. Oh, great disguise there from Kim Jade, flipping that ball to that right side of Tracy Worley. Oh, the adrenaline still flowing.
Yeah.
How difficult it is, mate. I mean, once you hit a great shot, to try to keep yourself in the moment and take each point for what it is, as opposed to a continuation of your amazingness.
Right. Yeah. There's continuing momentum and confidence, and then getting a little wild and overconfident, right? Which I've been guilty of that.
No, come on.
Yeah, I know. Hard to believe.
Come on, you.
Overhit a few balls.
Some of those balls haven't landed yet.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh. Good pace off the single-handed backhand from Jade. I'm glad they didn't run for that.
Yeah. Games are pretty close. Every game's been very close. This rally scoring definitely is different.
Yeah, do you think there's a future in the game for rally scoring?
You know, I love it in MLP, and the team competition. I think it's great. I don't know if I would love it in a tournament. So
it changes the dynamic.
It does.
So
it does. It's so different. It does.
There's a reason why I think the game is as popular as it is, and the strategic nature of only winning points on serve is a big part of it. Oh, and she's got it. Jade is hoping to call it out somehow.
Well, it's a great speed up right at the hill shoulder.
Beautiful.
The right shoulder.
Yeah, fantastic. So a tied ball game as well.
Ooh, yeah, just back.
And okay, so they lost the point there, 18-17.
I think certainly for the viewers it's easier to follow, right? There's no first and second server. There's not the side out element, but
oh,
the little drop serve
against
at the
Kelly
fastest person on the court.
Very risky. Very risky.
Fastest person here today. Oh, yeah, that's a great shot from Hill behind.
Yeah, Worley was all in on that.
Smith there.
So just adjusting the score there. 19-19. Oh, and a high serve now. She's experimenting a lot. Oh, and she got away with it. How, Callie Smith, we are going to show you that replay many times.
Game point.
Yeah, we have game point, match point.
Callie saw plenty of weak serves coming from me and just threw her timing off, I think.
And that is an accidentally brilliant lob.
It's in.
But Smith has got
it. Oh, the no look.
Worley hoping that
nice.
somehow out. And that is game, set, and match. Natalie Hill, Kim Jade for the win. Congratulations to them. And we'll get a few photos from the fans.
That's great.
Wonderful stuff from the ladies. Daniel, thank you so much for being here, mate.
Thank you, Morgan.
Really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
You know, sharing that story can't be easy. And we wish her the very best.
Thank you.
With her time.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
No
Thank
worries.
you.
All right, we will take a quick break and be right back. I will be talking to another major player in the Susan G. Komen world, so please don't go away. And we'll be right back after these messages. I am back here with Piper Vaughan. We did see your video, but love to hear a little bit more about yourself, your story. Tell us.
Yeah, so I started playing pickleball in July of 2021, and then I met my boyfriend, Sean Scaris, in September, and he actually found my lump in the late October. So I was diagnosed with breast cancer on November. I think it was the Tuesday before Thanksgiving.
Wow.
Wah, wah, wah. But the whole point of this was really about pickleball and the community and my family, and how it takes a village to support people who have breast cancer. I did have a mammogram in January of 2021, so my breast cancer was found by November, so it was a fast-growing cancer.
Wow.
So I think my biggest part of my story is, you know, everybody needs to get their mammograms. Everybody needs to be checked. And then the second part of it is building a community that allows you to be supported, because it's emotional, it's hard. You go through so many different phases, and I was fortunate enough to have the pickleball club here in Newport Beach. That was
great.
such a great support for me.
Yeah. You found some friends here. I'm sure you're not the only person in that, that kind of position.
No, there are so many people here who also have had breast cancer or who are survivors for many, many years, and they provided so much support to me. They supported me in the sense of doing a pink party after I finished chemotherapy, and then just, you know, allowing me to, after I lost my hair, which was really, really hard, allowing me to come out here and not have to wear a wig and feel supported. It's just it's a very emotional time, and to have the community that surrounds me, an amazing boyfriend who supported me, and my family who loved me, was just, it means everything.
Yeah, I mean, for me, being here during this event and seeing the camaraderie, seeing the family, survivors sticking together, helping each other get through it, it's the most heartwarming thing.
It really is.
Yeah.
You know, and it's continual. So even today, I think I had probably 30, 40 people here who were supporting me playing pickleball, and they played as well. And it's just, I can't explain it. It's just definitely one of the, it just helps me get through my journey every day.
Well, we're very happy you're here and
Oh,
playing pickleball.
super happy to be here, and I appreciate that for sure. That was amazing.
Do you have any tournaments coming up?
I'm playing tomorrow with my boyfriend Sean in mixed doubles. We're going to play in November here as well. There's another tournament. It's a national tournament. So, I enjoy it. I enjoy the competition. Who doesn't? I don't know.
Oh, you have to.
I know, right?
Oh, my God. And I have to believe that, you know, the most competitive amongst us are more than likely going to survive this.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think that fighting spirit, you know, I've seen it out there. I've seen my good friend Kim Jade, what kind of competitor she is. She's a warrior yourself. It's great to see.
It is. And then, like I said, the support has been unbelievable. I'm not done until February of 2022, but I know and I feel really confident that I'm going to come out of this healthier than ever and with a better support team than I've ever had.
Fantastic. Piper, thank you so much for joining us.
Aw,
we have
thank you for
one more
having
guest,
me.
but it was lovely to meet you. And
Nice
hey,
to
if
meet
you ever
you.
need a mixed doubles partner,
Hey, I'll take you up on it. You have to fight my boyfriend for it. But other than that,
I won't do that. He seems nice.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Absolute pleasure.
Take care.
Yeah, we'll see
Thank
you
you.
soon.
Okay.
We're going to bring in Ruth Rosenquist now.
Yay, Ruth. She's awesome.
She
I love
is.
Ruth.
She is.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right, come on in.
There you go.
Okay, before we wrap things up, we have the top fundraiser with me, $6,400. Ruth Rosenquist, you did it.
Thank you.
Unbelievable. What was your inspiration in this fundraising?
Family members, friends, pickleball friends, you name it. I have 2 daughters myself, so this cause is innately important to me.
Yeah. I tell you, it's been. I didn't quite know what to expect. Watching the players, watching the community, Newport, everyone banding together, and all the Susan G. Komen staff, yourself. It's overwhelming, but it's a beautiful thing. So a huge thanks to you from behalf of everybody at Susan G. Komen, the partners, obviously, at Newport Beach and Tennis Pickleball Club for hosting this tournament, all the friends at pickleballtournaments.com, Newport Beach Pickleball Events, USA Pickleball. We have, so many people, and it's a story in itself, really. You see people clamoring together, whether it's sponsors, participants in the tournament, people coming for the clinics, people watching the events, pro players, all coming together to unite to defeat one thing. And it's beautiful.
Well, and pickleball is a force for good, and we're out here using our power for good through our favorite game. What could be better?
Yeah, exactly. It's such a win-win and a perfect marriage. Pickleball, Susan G. Komen, wonderful. Every dollar we raise is bringing us one step closer to finding the cures, that will help create a world without breast cancer. Can you imagine?
I can't imagine.
We'll look back at this moment. Maybe it takes 5 years. Maybe it takes 10 years. Maybe there'll be a miracle tomorrow. We don't know. But we know that good people are here at Susan G. Komen, and they'll do whatever it takes.
Thank you, Morgan. And thanks to all the pros that came out and dedicated their time. And everybody has had so much fun. That's important, too. So we're very appreciative.
Fantastic. So on behalf of Susan G. Komen, all the pros, Newport Beach Pickleball Events, Newport Tennis and Pickleball Club, pickleballsuperstore.com, wonderful sponsor, everybody at home watching, and it's just, I almost don't want to say goodbye.
I know. Let's keep going.
Let's just keep going. Let's get some more people out there.
I love
but
it.
on that note, thank you everybody for watching, and good night.
Good night.